Today, on the Gray Area, we discuss in no particular order, the Super Bowl, the State of the Union, random other news. I finally made my own intro music, and guess who's got their own website? We do. I'd like to welcome all the new delinquents, as well as all the old. We the people, and this is the Gray Area.
Humans are such easy prey.
This isn't funny anymore!
Huh? So what do you guys think? You like it? You dig it? I know it's a good idea, but good ideas, sometimes they work out, and sometimes they absolutely suck. But I've been wanting my own intro music for a while, and I've been asking people to freaking help me out, and it took me forever. I am musically inclined, but I did figure it out, a bunch of different little sound bites here and there, and it works. I mean, look at LASIK eye surgery, when they tried to figure that shit out like 20 years ago. They'd be like, we're gonna try something new. We're gonna go in there with the lasers instead of scalpels, and we're just gonna fix your eyes. And I'm sure there are people that came out there like, oh my god, everything's so clear. I don't have my glasses on. I could see tomorrow from here. And I'm sure there's other people that came out like, oh, my eyes! Ah! Why? Why did you do this to me? Why did you do it? So, we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully for the better. Fingers crossed. Did you all like the jam, though? It's pretty cool, right? It's not too bad. I try to incorporate a little bit of everything. For the younger kids, the older fools, the old delinquents, the new delinquents, a little bit of string action. It turns out pretty good. Also, I also said that I have a site. We have a site now. thegrayarea.com. I don't gotta be in here like, it's on iTunes, it's on Spotify, it's on this, it's on that, it's where podcasts are listened to. You could go to Facebook, you could go to Twitter, blah, 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 blah. One-stop shop, thegrayarea.com. All my links are right there. You can follow me on any freaking social media site that you want from there. Or just search The Gray Area. It'll pop up. We're getting big now, delinquents. We're moving on up in the world. And that's something. So, that's great. So, thanks for being with me on the journey. And we the people, we're not even halfway through the beginning of the journey. We're just getting started. So, thanks for being with me since the beginning. Or thanks for joining me now. We're at the freaking inception of the podcasting plethora that is life. Podcasting has been around for a while. Podcasting is growing. I'm hoping that, mine will grow before everybody and their fucking mother's like, we should do a podcast. Yeah, we should totally do a podcast. Oh my god, let's do a podcast. And they're on there like, and so this happened to me, and then Bobby was at school, and then he totally didn't like my makeup, but he liked Jenny's. And I was just like, oh my god, Jenny, why did you stay on my makeup? Because it was the same color, but it wasn't, because it was purple, but it was the same brand. And that's pretty much where podcasts are headed. So hopefully you guys jump on the train. That is me. Non-sexually. Or sexually, whatever, There's plenty of me to go around, ladies. Gentlemen, fuck it, It's a new age, right? Just kidding. Yeah, I only swing one way. And that is the way towards the future, wherever that is. So, here we go, and thanks for being here. So, like I said, thegrayarea.com. DAGRAYAREA.com. You don't have to go anywhere else. It's right there. You can contact me. You can get all the episodes. I'm going to end up having more pages of all the guests that I'm having on there, so I got my own domain now. The delinquents got their own domain. www.thegrayarea.com. Tell your friends. Share the link. Be like, listen to this guy, he's a fucking idiot. Or, listen to this guy, he's fucking hilarious. Or, listen to this guy because you're bored. I don't know. Maybe you want to turn me on while you're sleeping at night. Maybe you like to hear my voice. Maybe you don't. Maybe you like to turn it on in your headphones while you're shooting shit that have my picture on it. I don't care. Maybe you hate me. Maybe you love me. Maybe you're somewhere in the middle. I don't care. We'll figure it out together. So, remember last week when I told you it was fucking freezing cold last week? Like freezing. Like negative 50, 60 degrees wind chill. The air temp was like negative 20s, and then it was like negative 50, like wind chill. We decided to take the chickens inside, right? So we took the chickens inside because we felt bad because it was fucking frigid. We didn't want the chickens to die. Be like, come here, little bucks. Come here, little buggers. Come here, little chickens. They didn't want to come out, so we ended up going, grabbing them, bringing them in. I know there's people out there, and they're like, oh my god, you brought your chickens inside? Why would you do that? That's disgusting. Ew. 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 Why would you bring the chickens inside your own home? And those are the same people that are cool with eating the eggs of the chicken, not realizing that it literally comes out of the vagina hole of the hens. Oh, it's cool because it's coming out and then it's in a shell and then you put it in a thing and then you put it in your mouth. But, caring for the actual chickens and bringing them inside your house, that's a weird thing. That's weird to some people. You understand? I don't understand. Where's the humanity? Be like, oh, take care of the chickens. You're bringing them in. Good for you. A happy chicken's a happy egg, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? It's going to taste better. It's just like Italians of old age. Or new age. Or today's age. Your emotion goes into the food you produce. If you're making pasta, if you're making sauce, or if you're making whatever the fuck, and you're sad, people are going to eat it. It's going to be sad. This goes back. Italians know what I'm talking about. If you're happy, people eat it. They're going to be happy. You're making food. You're happy. You make the sauce. You put it on the pasta. You make some meatballs. You make it in a happy mood. You give it to someone who's depressed. Boom. Bam. Fucking, they're happy now. Happy chicken. Happy egg. Happy me. Okay? Oh my god. Why are you bringing your chickens in your house? I don't understand what you're... I don't think your chicken's happy. Yeah, Kim, my chicken doesn't want any of your shit, okay? I don't want to hear about it right now. Okay, Kim? No talking back to my chicken. My chicken will fuck you up. All right? Respect the chicken. Respect the egg. And shut your fucking mouth. Do you guys hear my dogs in the background? Like when I do the little the chicken impression? They're not fans. They're not fans of my chicken impression. They get a little bit upset because they don't get eggs. They could have that store-bought bleached fucking white egg from the store. That's cool. You guys could have that. But the chickens, the hens, the two hens, those are mine. Those are for people eggs. Okay? You guys don't actually think that you go to a grocery store or wherever you get your eggs from and they're all fucking white and they're all perfect. And do you think that's how they come out of the ass of the chicken? No. They bleach them. So yes. Happy chickens, open range, able to do whatever the fuck they want. Get your own chickens, people. Not only will they take care of the mosquitoes in your backyard, and the bugs, and all the fucking creepy crawlies that nobody wants in their house. They'll kill mice. But the eggs are better for you. They're not bleached. They're not bleached white. What fucking era are we living in where we're like, what's going to make the eggs more approachable and more desirable if we bleach them white? Wow. Our eggs are fucking racist. The people that produce the eggs are racist. You got a brown chicken, you got a black chicken, and you got a fucking white egg? Do the math here, people. How many white fucking chickens do you see? They're not all over the place. There's a plethora of different chickens out there. But you guys want the white bleached one because it makes you feel comfortable about yourself. You know what I mean? Get a chicken, take the egg, wash the egg, break the egg, eat the egg. Ta-da! Get yourself some chickens. You go out, you buy a couple chicks, you raise the chicks, you get like that personal fucking relationship with the chicks. They get bigger, they get to go outside. You're teaching your kids the circle of life. They're cleaning your backyard while still giving you eggs. Chicks are like $1, okay? It depends where you're from, right? I'm like from Chicagoland, but I'm sure there's people in like Alabama or Louisiana, and they're like free chicks for free. You just fucking take them, you raise them, and they give you eggs. You will never have to buy eggs again. In my jurisdiction over here, up here in Chicagoland, we are allowed 2 chickens. I have 2 chickens. In a perfect world, each chicken lays 1 egg a day. Okay? That's 2 eggs a day. That's 14 fucking eggs a week. Okay? Common Core math, people. And that needs to be abolished, by the way. But trust me on the chicken thing. It's totally worth it. And it's totally awesome. And they're like little pets that stay outside. And they're completely fine. And your kids learn a lot from it. They nourish you. It's a fucking protein. It's fucking perfect. Get your ass a chicken. I don't care if you call them nugs or nugget or tenders or whatever the fuck you want to call them, Parmesan. I don't give a shit. Just fucking do it. It's worth it. Trust me. Now there's going to be those people out there like, oh my God, I can't believe that you totally are, subduing the rights of the chicken. What does the chicken want? How does the chicken feel? How does the chicken identify? You are going out there and telling people that these chickens are property, like they're to be used for people's amusement, for people's pleasure. What about the vegetarians? What about the vegans? What about the people that are doing it the right way? Society should not be taking these poor, helpless animals and treating them like pets. They're free animals. They should be free. Listen up, bitch. Let me tell you something, okay? If I let them outside, there's coyotes outside. There's wolves outside. There's other people that don't think the same way you do. There are people that won't take care of the chicken. There are people that will eat the chicken. Eat it. Barbecue it up. I'm talking about raising it up, letting it get its eggs, let it die of old age in your backyard. I don't think you understand, because chickens aren't property. They should have a choice. No, they fucking shouldn't have a choice, okay? God made Adam, God made Eve from Adam, looked down on them and said, listen, see all these fucking animals around here? You're gonna name them, okay? And you are in charge of the earth and all the animals. So if Adam wants to eat the fucking chicken, he gonna eat the chicken. If Eve wants the fucking eggs, she gonna get the eggs, or vice fucking versa. Got it? That's how it works. Mankind is in charge of all the animals, so if they go extinct, it's our fault. If they fucking disappear, it's our fault. If they're happy, also our fault. Okay? So, now we know. Alright? As much as I don't want to admit it, I kind of agree with Thanos. A little bit more every fucking day. Am I geeking out too much for you? Thanos has the Infinity Gauntlet. He snaps his fingers. Half of all beings in the world just up and disappear. I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's not natural selection. It's not one side choosing over the other side. It's not left versus right. There's no politics. It's just a fucking huge portion of all the populations, of all the beings in the universe, half of them disappear. There's still a pretty good representative sample left. 50%. Build up with that. They'll figure it out again. Don't have to worry about overpopulation or this or that or war. People are going to be like, well, he's going to snap his fucking fingers again, so we can't do that shit. I don't know. It makes sense. It makes sense to me. Whether you realize it or not, you are someone's reason to be better. And lots of people will take that as a negative. Be like, oh, I'm a fuck up, so they deserve better than me, or they could do better than me. I don't give a fuck if you're fucking Gandhi or Buddha himself. People always want to strive to be better than what they see or their role models. If you have a positive role model in your life, you look at them and you'd be like, I don't want to be that person. I want to be better than that person. The person could be like the perfect fucking being, and you feel like you could do better, or it drives you to be a better person looking at yourself internally as a reflection. Now, I'm not going to sit here and talk about every fucking person on the planet. I'm talking about you. Why would someone be motivated by you to be a better person? Are you treating them like shit? Are you a positive role model? Are you a horrible father? Are you a horrible mother? Could you be a better sister? Are you a bad brother? Are you disrespectful? Are you a thief? Are you a criminal? Are you doing things the wrong way? People are looking at you, and whether it's positive or negative, they need to be better. They want to be better. They want to be a better person. Or maybe they want to be a better thief. Maybe they want to be a better criminal. Maybe they're looking at all your negatives and all your fuck-ups and being like, I can't go down that same road. I can't be doing the same thing he's doing. This motherfucker's 35, living in a one-bedroom apartment, and he's fucking never been married, and he just made all the wrong fucking choices, or he's living with his fucking mom. I can't be that fucking guy. Or you're a fucking girl, and life has got you down, and you made the wrong decisions, and now you're a fucking meth head, and people are looking at you and be like, wow, I wish I had teeth. You know, I don't know. Good, bad, ugly, mentally, psychologically, physically, someone looks at you and sees you, and that makes them want to be a better person. Or better in general at something. Know that. So you're someone's motivation to be better, whether it's good or bad. And that's how life works. It's not always going to be a positive thing. You're not always going to be flattered. Someone's going to want to be better because you're a complete fucking shitbag. You don't want to be that. I know that. You want to be looked at and be like, as a role model, you want people to look at you and be like, I want to be like that. I want to be better than that. I want to strive and be driven to be like you. That's what you want. When you look back at life, you want to be like, I'm happy with what I did. I did a good job. Look at what I've created. Look at what I've done. Look at my legacy. You don't want to look back and be like, a lot of people changed their lives because they didn't want to be like me. But either way, you motivated someone to be better. So that's a bonus, I guess. I by no means would say that I am a successful person, but I'm not on meth, so there's that. I know, I had the meth comment a couple seconds ago. But yeah, I'm not successful, but I'm not on meth. So I'm somewhere in the middle. I need to find a better way to motivate, like my children. I'm sure, I have fucking 6 kids. I want them to look at me and be like, awesome, best dad ever. He's great. I want to be like that. I want to be better. I don't want them to settle for this or what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck how successful I am. I don't want them to settle with me. I don't want me to be their end-all be-all fucking timeline, fucking, what is it called, blueprint for their life of happiness. Everybody's happiness is different. Like, I have 6 kids, so chances are one of them are going to be like, fucking 6 kids is too much. I grew up in a house like that. Fuck that. I'm getting a dog. And I'm pretty sure that's going to happen without a doubt. It doesn't matter if you have kids or you don't have kids. There are plenty of aunts out there and fucking uncles that their nieces and nephews are like their own children that you could give back. I know one girl, she busts her ass. Not only does she do her job and work her ass off and stay motivated to keep building and turning in new applications for a job she probably won't get, but she does it. You're going to miss every shot that you don't shoot. She's taking the shots, and she's trying to move up, and she's trying to build, and she saw her fucking body once upon a time, and she was not motivated by it. And she fucking changed all that shit. 180'd. She's fucking hot now. Fucking gorgeous. She's moving up. She's getting jobs. She's getting promotions. She takes care of her fucking nieces and nephews. She's really family oriented. No boyfriend, no fucking husband, no man, no girlfriend, just living her own life in her own way. You don't have to live by somebody else's blueprint to be happy. You could still motivate and be a role model for other people even though you're not married or you're not a mother figure. Aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters. She is the ideal aunt that I have pretty much ever seen. She takes care of her nephews all the time, and she, loves her sister and fucking her whole family. And even if they came from a broken home, and she comes from a broken home, but you make the best out of it. Don't fucking give up on life. If you look and you see yourself in a mirror, just be like, fuck, I need to change. I want to be there for my nieces or nephews. It doesn't mean you have to have children. Women, it's not about you having a child that makes you a woman. It doesn't matter if you have a child or not. That is not the end all be all of being, a woman in this day and age. You don't have to be a mother. Maternal instinct is always going to be there. Do it when you want. There are plenty of people that never had kids that fucking adopt kids when they're 70. Do you think the fucking kid that you're adopting gives a fuck if you're 70 or 24? No, they don't. You're changing their life for the better. So whether you're an aunt or whether you're a fucking old-ass lady and you want to fucking finally have a kid, or you never want to have a kid, it's fine. You could be somebody's role model. You don't have to go through the stereotypical, I'm going to stay at home. I'm going to iron this. I'm going to fucking, take his pants to the dry cleaners. You're your own fucking being, okay? So if you want to fucking go to the gym every day and get as jacked as you fucking want and fucking have people come at you and look at you like, oh my God, look at how motivated you are. That's awesome. You squat a lot for a girl. Don't take that shit sitting down. No, you squat a lot for a fucking human being. You do a lot of push-ups for a fucking human being. You love a lot for an ant. You're a great fucking role model as a human being. It doesn't matter if you're an uncle or an aunt or a brother or sister. It's fucking human beings. We all fall under that fucking category. So I went off on a little bit of a tangent, but at least I'm not on meth. And all my teeth are still there, minus the 2 that I lost once upon a time. A long story. Whether you are listening to me or not, whether I am striking a nerve or striking a chord, whether it fucking fills you with hate or it sounds like angels singing, there is not one motherfucker walking this earth that is worth you laying awake at night feeling like you are not good enough. Remember this. Remember this. So if you're sitting there thinking about one person over and over and over again, and it's making you feel like you're not good enough, you're laying awake at night feeling like you were not good enough because of one motherfucker, you're doing it wrong. Nobody's worth that. Nobody. Whether you fucked up, whether they fucked up, do not fucking destroy yourself and wither your internal insides and your heart based off of one person. Love comes, love goes, it grows, it dies. Friendships do the same. Families do the same. Don't base all your decisions and all of your fucking emotional strife and struggle and your psychology on one person. Don't let it eat you up. Fucking open a fucking blind, let the sun come in, let it brighten your fucking life and move forward. But what if I don't have blinds? What if the sun's not out? It's a metaphor, okay? It's a metaphor. All I'm saying is get up, get out of bed, don't worry about that one motherfucker, and move forward. Don't lose sleep over one person, over one guy, over one girl, over one kid, because chances are they're sleeping like a fucking baby. And if they don't care about you, you shouldn't care about them, because chances are they know that you're losing sleep. They know that you care about them, and they feed off of it. And those people are fucking toxic, and you need to wash your whole fucking soul of those kinds of people. Or maybe you fucked up. Maybe you regret your decisions. Maybe you're filled and riddled with guilt. Either way, you gotta go. You gotta move forward. Make your fucking amends. Try to apologize. Try to find your peace. If they don't accept it, they don't. End of story. Moving forward, at least you tried. Okay? Don't feel guilty. Maybe it was your fault. Maybe it wasn't. People are always going to provoke you until they bring out your ugly side, okay? Then they're going to play the victim when you show them that ugly side. They're going to poke and prod and nitpick and instigate. And all of a sudden, you got to fucking go there and they're going to play like they're the fucking victim. Like you did them wrong. Don't do that shit. That happens a lot in fucking relationships, okay? Guys, you know, traditionally the arguments, they used to work this way. Guys would argue with girls. Girls would be in the wrong sometimes. Guys would prove that the girl is in the wrong. And then all the fucking sudden, they're going to break out the fucking victim card, and the guy's going to feel fucking guilty. Don't do that shit. Nowadays, it's like vice versa. It goes both ways. Relationships are very more, equal, whether you're guy, girl, girl, fucking chick with a dick versus, no dick, or whatever. You're a squirrel, but you identify as a female from the 1950s, and you want to draw yourself on the side of a bomber airplane like one of those bombshells from the magazines that they saw in World War II, but you want to be a squirrel, and sometimes that's okay, but sometimes you want to have a penis, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want to pee standing up, sometimes you don't. I don't know. It's not a masculine thing, but either way, people are going to provoke you until they bring out your ugly side, okay? And then they're going to play a victim when you get fucking ugly. You need to stick to your fucking roots here. When you go ugly because they brought you there, when you get pissed because they got you pissed, you need to follow through, okay? Don't go over the top. You have to reflect the instigation, right? So if they're coming at you at 75% and you answer back with 75% of your ugly side or you're pissed off, don't fucking go over the top. Like she pisses you off because she wants to go to dinner. You ask her where she wants to go to dinner. She says, I don't know. Where do you want to go to dinner? I just want to go to dinner. And then you see like, your whole fucking family's a piece of shit. Fuck your mom. Fuck your father. I fucking hate you. I just wanted some fucking Taco Bell. We could have DoorDashed it. We could have Grubhubbed it. I don't give a fuck about your food. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'm going to sleep on the couch. You could go fuck yourself. See, that is going a little bit over the top of where the whole conversation was going. Just fucking reflect it back, okay? Let it bounce back. Your ugly needs to match the instigation, okay? When they bring you to a certain point, you need to answer with the same effect. You understand what I'm saying? Don't overdo it. Don't fucking attack. I know people get their testosterone going, guys and girls, and you get in that fucking mode where you just go ugly and you're fucking pissed off and you just fucking go all out. You say the one thing that nobody wants to say in fucking relationships. You go to that one thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is just, don't do that unless it's warranted. Okay? Everybody knows the one thing they shouldn't say, but it's an end-all be-all, and you know if you say it, then you just fucking escalated it from a fucking 10 to the top of Everest. Okay? Don't make a mountain out of a molehill, people. It's not that fucking serious. But if they make you ugly, if they make you pissed, you react accordingly. If you have to do what I do, I have to separate myself. I need to be like, okay, you feel yourself getting heated. You feel the fucking blood going to your face. You're like, you feel your fucking muscles contracting just like you want to fucking punch something. Ask for a minute. Fucking decompress. Bring the blood pressure down a little bit. And then revisit the fucking conversation. Do that. Okay? Just be like, okay, I need a minute. Just give me a minute. And the best case for the person in the conversation with you that was instigating, that brought out your ugly side, the pissed off side, hopefully, for their sake, they give you that minute, those 5 minutes that you need to decompress. Because if they do one of these, no, I'm going to talk to you. We're going to talk to you right now. And this needs to be answered. You need to answer my question before I leave. You're going to answer my question. Then, I understand just going over the top because you're trying to decompress. You're trying to do the right thing and they don't let you. And then all of a sudden, boom. And then they're pissed off. Like you're the asshole. Like you're doing it the wrong way. Like you're the fucking bad guy. You don't have to react that way. Oh my God, I was just asking a question. That drives me fucking nuts. And it happens in every relationship, everywhere, whether you're a guy or a girl, whether you're seeing a guy or a girl. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Kids do it to their parents all the time. Parents even do it to their kids. I do it to my kids all the time because I need to let them understand what pure fucking anger feels like and let them know that they need to decompress. Be like, I'm going to piss you off. I'm going to poke. I'm going to prod. I'm going to instigate. I want them to get fucking heated. And then I'm going to be like, you know what? Take 5 minutes. Calm down a little bit. It's going to teach them, trust me, in the future, that they need to separate themselves from certain situations. Sometimes you got to fight. Sometimes you got to ball up. Other times you just need to calm the fuck down. Here, let's make it simple. If it's a fucking stranger on the fucking road talking shit and instigating, don't turn the other cheek. You're not going to be treated that way. You're a fucking random fucking person talking shit to me? No, you get in their fucking face. You answer that the right way. If somebody that you love and care about, or is like family or a friend, if they're in your face, if they're pissed off, if they're overly emotional, and they're getting on your ugly side and getting you pissed off, that is where you separate, turn the other cheek, and decompress. Because you love them, and you know they love you, and it's just a bad fucking situation. That is where you sort of, walk away. But if it's some fucking stranger or some fucking idiot, ingrate, ignorant piece of shit talking shit to you, you fucking ball up and start walking toward them. Guess what? They're gonna fucking flinch. I guarantee it. People like to play that intimidation card. They like to, I call it a bluff, where they're trying to be intimidating. They're trying to kind of be a bully, come at you aggressively. Those motherfuckers need to be called on their bullshit. Because when you do it, they definitely second think doing it again to anyone, whether it's you or not. Intimidation should not fucking work. ever, anywhere, to anyone, family or friend, or foe, or fucking stranger, really. For instance, I like piss off my kids all the time, but I don't do it through like intimidation. My sons come up to me all the time and be like, Dad, can I go see my girlfriend? No. Why not? Chores before whores. Come on, Dad. Dishes before bitches. Oh my God, why do you act like this? Cutting grass before getting ass. Yeah, it pisses them off, but you know, you gotta, it's responsibility. You gotta teach them responsibility before they go out into the world. You want this, you give me that. It's a fair trade. You're not always gonna get whatever the fuck you want. That's why kids are all fucking spoiled nowadays. I don't even understand kids nowadays. I am that old. I used to identify as a child. People look at me and be like, you are a child, and you will always be a child. And I say, yes, I will. The oldest child in my house is me. But, you know, I'm seeing things that just drive me absolutely bonkers. There are girls out there that think that Post Malone is fucking gorgeous. Post Malone. Face tattoos, ponytails, looks like Punky Brewster with a beard. Fucking... No, Pippi Longstocking. Pippi Longstocking with a beard. Maybe Punky Brewster. Either way, Post Malone. Girls think that Post Malone is gorgeous. Like he's hot. Like they would ride him into the sunset. And I'm starting to realize that, you know, I'm not ugly. I'm just fucking broke. There is no way that the majority of the opposite sex or people that would find Post Malone attractive are doing it based on his, you know, physical prowess, okay? If they like him as an individual or as a person or his musical talent or how he sees things, I understand that. But if you're looking at the man and you're asked the question, would you or would you not? The answer is, hell no, I would not, is the answer that we're looking for. Because no, I would suck 10 dicks before I sucked his dick. And I'm a straight guy. To each their own, I guess. Whatever, I guess. I'm just stating facts. And these facts portray to my opinions. And my opinions are my own facts until I am told or proved otherwise. So if I think it, if I believe it, if I've achieved it, it's a fucking fact. Alright? So if I believe that, then it's true until somebody says otherwise. To me. And to me, fucking other qualities aside, Post Malone is ugly as fuck, okay? I'm not saying he's not talented, alright? I'm not saying he's not fucking, you know, artistically inclined, okay? I'm not saying he doesn't have a good soul. I'm saying ugly. Like, fugly. He's up there. And I'm not saying I'm no fucking James Bond, okay? But I admit it, alright? And he needs to. And the girls that think that he's hot need to recognize that if he didn't have millions of dollars in his fucking wallet, he'd be probably, you know, a little bit less attractive. Well, I guess it's about confidence, you know? You could go to the gym, you could drink your water, you could take your vitamins, but if you don't deal with the shit that's going on in your own heart and your own head, you're still going to be unhealthy. So if you act confident and you come off charismatic and outgoing, maybe you're more approachable, maybe you're more attractive. Maybe. But, you know, if you're mentally unstable and depressed and you go out, you're going to be fucking less attractive. What I'm saying is Post Malone could be, you know, happy and charismatic and confident. I still think he's going to be ugly as fuck. But that's just my personal opinion. Great musician, though. I don't know. I think this is the generation gap. This might be the age gap that I'm talking about. You know you're old anytime you're entering, like, your date of birth with, like, your smartphone or on your desktop, laptop. And then you have to get to the year that you were born, and you have to spin that motherfucker like it's The Price is Right. Or Wheel of Fortune. You're just like, no, 1981. Found it. And the older you get, the more you gotta spin. And it sucks. And it's just a fucking constant reminder whenever you're filling out whatever the fuck you're filling out, that you're old as shit. You're just like, spin, 1954. Fuck, you know, just like, wow. I am old. Thanks, computer or people that make this fucking application or whatever the fuck I'm doing this thing on, for reminding me that I am older than fucking dirt. Thank you. Thank you. When I was in college or when I was growing up, I was like, hey, I'm still younger than the girls in Playboy. I must be doing good. Now I'm like, Fucking 16 years older than the girls that were in Playboy. Fuck Playboy. It's not even good anymore. But whatever. That's how I used to base it off of. Because I was at a time before the internet was cool. But, yeah, that's how I used to base it. Be like, I'm still older than that guy. I'm still older than that guy. I'm still older than that girl. Whatever. I look at sports and be like, professional sports, NBA, NHL, NFL. Be like, okay, he's older than me. Woo! Right now, I don't have much left. I got, like, fucking Drew Brees and fucking Tom Brady out there that are fucking older than me in professional sports now. And it's fucking sad. I'm getting older. It's sad. Just a constant reminder. It sucks. Tom Brady, why is he always dressed up like he's a single girl that don't need no man? You know what I mean? He fucking won another Super Bowl. Congratulations on number 6 with your fucking caveman idiot friend Gronk. You guys have won 6 Super Bowls since fucking 2001. Congratulations. Everyone was like, go Rams. And then the fucking Super Bowl showed up and they're like, okay, here we go. What the fuck happened? Oh, 2 high-powered offenses. I'm going to bet the fucking over. They're bound to fucking score more than 50 fucking points. Nope. They scored fucking 16. It was 13-3. The offenses didn't show up. The game was boring as fuck. You know what else didn't show up? Fucking Adam Levine's nipples. They were missing in the whole fucking thing. He's just got small nipples, which is fine. Maroon 5 showed up. Can I get a Metallica fucking halftime show? Can I? I haven't seen a good halftime show since fucking Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. However, Bruno Mars did pretty good. But the Super Bowl, you want to know the highlights? Patriots won. It was boring as shit. The halftime show was meh. The commercials were even meh. They weren't even that good. They had one commercial that was like 100-year NFL, 100 years in the NFL. Congratulations, 100 years in the NFL. And they had that commercial with all the old heads and the new heads, and they're fucking trying to recover a fumble. And this is what irks me about the NFL. You guys are, celebrating your 100th year, okay? But your Super Bowls only go back to the fucking 70s? People won championships since the fucking 20s, right? You guys are up there like, oh, the Pittsburgh Steelers have the most rings. Now the Patriots are tied with the Steelers for the most rings. What happened prior to the first Super Bowl, you fucking nitwits? The fucking Bears and the Packers have like 9 each, counting the Super Bowl. I know we have one in like 1985, the Bears do, but what about from 1920? The fucking, the Major League Baseball goes back to fucking 1800s. The NHL goes back way the fuck earlier too. And you're starting the fucking Super Bowl in like the 60s or early 70s or whatever the fuck it was. What the fuck is that? There were championships. You're literally fucking celebrating 100 years of football next year with the next season. But the Super Bowl is only 53? Let's do the math here. You fucking ingrate pieces of shit. Whatever. I don't know. It's one-sided to me. Tom Brady's a bitch. He was fucking making out with a whole bunch of dudes after the game, which isn't fine. I mean, which is fine. Wow, did I have a Freudian slip? No, fuck that. It's not fine, okay? You're married to Gisele Bündchen, okay? The hottest Brazilian model of all time. She's fucking gorgeous. You have children with this queen. And you're kissing Robert Kraft on the mouth? And some other dudes on the mouth? I understand you're happy, but okay, I don't know what's going on here. I'm starting to think you had kids with a fucking turkey baster. So, I don't know what you were looking at. You must have been looking at pictures of Terry fucking Bradshaw! In the 70s, not like today's Terry Bradshaw. But yeah, the Super Bowl was fucking boring, and Tom Brady isn't retiring. You would hope that he would pull like a Peyton Manning, be like, I won, and I'm done. But nope. He's still going to play. Yay. Fucking LA's just like, hanging their head in shame. Well, we beat the Saints. We shouldn't have. But now we know what happens when the fucking refs don't see shit or they don't call shit. It would have been a much better game if the Saints were there. That's what I think, my personal opinion. But the Bears beat the Rams, and we almost beat the Patriots, so I think we would have done better than the Rams. Pay attention. I'm calling it right now. The Bears are going to be something fucking special next year. Not like short bus special, but special. But they'll still be wearing their helmets, so hey. Yeah, the commercials were okay in the Super Bowl. The Bud Light commercial was good. The one with the Game of Thrones, that one was good. I like that one. The corn syrup one was fucking hot garbage. The fumble with the 100 Years NFL, that was a good commercial. And those are the only two that are really standing out right now. That's pretty much fucking it. I miss the fucking commercials of old where, it was like Bud. Wise. I love those fucking frogs. They need to bring them back. They need to bring the frogs back. And now, let's fucking change it up to like politics a little bit. There's a woman out there who's probably just got into the fucking Senate, right? Kamala Harris. Fucking African American woman. She's fucking way the fuck out there. She's fucking very happy, okay? She's a, front runner for the 2020 Democratic campaign for President of the United States, which is apparently going to have over 25 fucking people already have been like, I'm going to run for president. Because they're like, oh my God, anybody and their fucking mother running as VP could beat fucking President Trump. Anyway, she's running for president in 2020, and then she comes out and she's talking about like fucking gun legislation, right? And she's saying, oh, people that do gun legislation, they need to see the autopsy reports. They need to see the videos. They need to see the autopsies. They need to see the picture before they vote on gun legislation. Okay? Now, okay, if they're allowed to do that, if they're allowed to be shown autopsy reports on guns that are probably illegal in the first fucking place, or not, whatever, but if they're allowed to see fucking autopsy pictures, then how about everybody that wants to get a fucking abortion has an ultrasound before they fucking have it? How about that? I'm not even into the fucking late-term abortion part. I'm talking about if you're going to talk about gun legislation, and every time there's a vote anywhere on gun legislation, you want the fucking legislators that make the vote to fucking see autopsy reports of gun violence, then how about everybody that has a fucking abortion has an ultrasound? How about that? Can we do that? No, you can't, because it's a fucking emotional appeal, all right? Because it has been done before. People have come up and be like, "Oh, well, if they're going to have an abortion, they should have an ultrasound and hear the heart or see the being built within the womb." Blah blah blah. And the Democrats are like, "Oh my God, no. Even women, even Republican women, were like, "No, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's an emotional appeal. That's not fair." So how is being shown fucking autopsy pictures before gun legislation, how is that not an emotional appeal? You're working on a vote based off of fucking pure emotion, not fucking ethics, not bias, not what you personally believe, but you're sitting there and be like, oh, I am against, or I am for, or I am going to vote for gun legislation, or I'm going to vote against gun legislation. Oh, you're going to vote against gun legislation? Here, look at these pictures of dead babies from people that shot at other people and completely missed. And fucking, the guns were illegal, or maybe they weren't illegal. And here's a dead baby that has a bullet in its back. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, okay? She's trying to, she's trying to abolish. Also, this is her platform, okay? And she's the front runner for the Democrats as of right now. I know it's fucking early. She's trying to abolish, get rid of private health insurance completely and make it, universal health care. You need to understand something, people that are agreeing with this. Personally, this is what I believe. It's stupid. Now, let me tell you why, okay? This isn't France. This isn't fucking Canada, okay? Canada has a population of 30 million. We have 300 million plus people here, okay? Universal health care in this country, Medicare, Medicaid, would cost a fucking lot of money. The taxes would go up significantly. And not only that, you would lose your doctor, okay? 95% of the people that have health insurance have it through their jobs. That would be fucking gone. Your doctor would be gone. It would be, you go to the nearest wherever the fuck, and it's community, and there's the fucking records. You don't know what doctor you're going to get. They're not going to know your fucking history. They got to look it up. People enjoy getting insurance through their employer. 95% of our population that have fucking health insurance does it. And not to mention 25% of the American economy that comes in every fucking year, 25% of it is from people that pay for their fucking health insurance. So we're just going to cut out a quarter of our fucking income for the United States of America because of Medicare or Medicaid? People are not going to like that at all. This isn't fucking Obamacare where he actually lied and said, oh, if you want to keep your doctor, you can keep your doctor, because that wasn't true. Doctors like the fucking private health care. If you pay for your health insurance, doctors will stay here because this is where doctors need to be. If doctors don't get paid, why the fuck would they do their job? Why would fucking students want to become doctors in the United States of America if they don't get paid? How are they going to work under Medicare and Medicaid, but the loans that they get for fucking college are still the fucking same? How the fuck are they going to pay those fucking back? Motivated fucking doctors stay here because the money is good. If you take the fucking income away from doctors for fucking health insurance, they are going to disappear. Just like they did in Mexico, just like they did in Canada, just like they do in France. They go where the income is. They have to live a life also. And they are motivated. They go through fucking years upon years and upon years of school and they go through fucking loans like a motherfucker that they have to pay back eventually. If they don't have the income to pay it back, why the fuck are they going to do it? For the good of their hearts? Absolutely fucking not. People need to be motivated. And although it's nice and there's fucking Doctors Without Borders and they want to help fucking people, those people get paid on fucking grants. We need to fucking pay our doctors, okay, to keep them here. If you go Medicare, if you go Medicaid, they might fucking disappear or might go fucking private. Not only that, but our Kamala Harris also wants to, she wants to take half of our military spending and get rid of that, which is, okay, whatever. No. And she wants to ban all cars. So not only are we going to be unprotected, but we won't be able to run away. So that is the Democratic platform right now. That is literally what it looks like. So the Democratic platform for 2020 is no private health care, kill fully formed 2 seconds from birth babies. I mean, that has actually been upgraded within the last week. I guess some guy in Virginia, the governor maybe said, 2 seconds after birth, if she doesn't want the baby, you could just kill it. No, that's fucking murder. 70% marginal tax rates on people they hate. Bans nearly every gun, and also, you're racist. That's the 2020 platform. Ban nearly every gun, and you're racist. Oh, you're black? You're racist. Oh, you're white? You're racist. Whatever. What color are you? Oh, you're clear? You're a fucking racist. This is basically a right-wing parody of a Democratic platform, and it's real. And it's fucking real. I'm not making this shit up. There's a man out there. I don't know if you've heard of him. Maybe you have. Maybe you haven't. His name is Howard Schultz, right? And this is terrifying the fucking left. Democrats are terrified of this because this man is running for president of the United States, not as a Republican, not as a Democrat, but as an independent. Howard Schultz is the man that started Starbucks, okay? He's the one that, went uniform with sexuality, and he wasn't going to put Christmas colors on Starbucks cups because it was one-sided. He's like, we're all people. It doesn't have to lean toward Christmas or Hanukkah or, if you're not fucking buying anything from Starbucks, you could still use the bathroom. He was a fucking, a premise for equality and moving forward and what a billionaire should be like in the world. And now he's running for president as an independent, and he's a fucking monster. The fucking left hates his guts. Democrats will be like, oh my God, he's a billionaire bigot. This isn't what we need. The reason they don't like him is because if he gets votes, it takes away from their Democratic candidate. And he's a billionaire, so he could fund his campaign. He could get the funding for it. He could actually get a pretty large backing. And those votes that he receives won't be enough to beat the Democrat or the fucking Republican, but it'll be enough to take away from the Democrat. Because, the people that are voting for Trump are going to stay voted for Trump. The people that are going to vote for the Democrat, they're either going to vote for the Democrat because they agree or because they fucking hate Trump. Now, you throw in the third-party independent guy, Howard Schultz, and that's taking away. The Trumpers are always going to stay Trump. We're happy with him. we're happy with him. That's just how it is. And people are going to vote against him. But now that you got Howard Schultz in it, they're not going to vote against Trump or for the Democrat. They're going to vote for Howard Schultz, and that's going to take away from the votes that go for the Democrat. Do you understand what I'm saying? The Democrats and the left want as many votes as they possibly can against Trump. They need to see it as left versus right. Anybody that comes in anywhere else that even stands a chance at fucking winning percentages of votes from any state takes away from that. And any vote that is taken away from a Democrat is another vote for Trump, because it takes away, they need at least 50% of the vote to beat Trump. They need at least 50%. An independent comes in that has backing, that has, good ideas, not left, not right, but goes as an independent. That's fucking horrible for the Democrats, and they hate it. At first, before he was going to run for president, Howard Schultz was a great guy. Now he's not, he doesn't hit any of their fucking platform. He's a fucking white billionaire that started Starbucks. He's not black. He's not Muslim. He's not gay. He's not a woman. He's nothing that the Democrats fucking want to go against Trump. And they're fucked if he fucking makes it. I'm not gonna lie. It's true. And I'm not complaining, but I mean, Howard Schultz, he knows what he's doing. And I might even, be persuaded to go that way, should it be that case. But I'm not going to go towards the left with all this crazy shit that they're talking with late term abortions, getting rid of guns, banning cars. They're fucking crazy, okay? They're fucking crazy right now. Oh my God, totally. I'm such a fan of President Trump because my husband Kanye is best friends. They're best friends. And I was going to be offered a job with Mr. Trump, actually, and somebody else got it. It was Stormy Daniels got the job, but I would have been on his cabinet or in his cabinet or on top of his cabinet or maybe against his cabinet. I don't know, but Stormy Daniels got it. Thank you, Kim. I think you're missing the point. Anyway, did you guys see the State of the Union? Holy shit. I liked it. The State of the Union address that was done yesterday. I haven't seen that many Democrats and white since they started the KKK. You know what I mean? Holy crap. Look at us. Oh, we're all women. Oh, look at us standing together. Oh, we're all going to be white and we're all going to stand together against President Trump. But we're going to be confused because we're going to stand up 6 fucking times and clap for the things that he says. In all honesty, though, I mean, all the stuff that was in this speech, they can't not cheer for. They can't be against fucking veterans or any of the platforms that he said because they're all fucking good. They're all good. They can't just sit there and throw a fucking fit, even though they fucking did. But it is what it is. Let's go over the Cliff Note version of it. He had WW2 vets there. That was fucking awesome. He talked about fucking space. He didn't talk about the Space Force. Thank God. He did bring up Buzz Aldrin. That was fucking cool. He brought up the fact that he 5.3 million jobs. 600,000 of them are in manufacturing, which is fucking awesome, seeing that, look what happened to fucking Detroit and Pittsburgh Steel. The fucking jobs are gone, but now 600 fucking thousand jobs are opening up for those kinds of jobs like automobiles and fucking making steel again. I fucking love that. 500 million people are not on food stamps anymore. Because lots of people are fucking picking up jobs. Look at the fucking math. 5.3 million jobs gained in 2 years. 5 million people off food stamps. Hello? Pretty fucking even. Unemployment is the lowest it's ever been in over 50 years. Not only for fucking white people, but for African Americans, Hispanics, women, even fucking handicapped fucking people are getting jobs. And they don't need to. Because they could be on fucking disability, Medicare, Medicaid. This is awesome here. Of all the jobs that were created, of all the fucking 5.3 million jobs, 58% of those jobs were taken by women. Which is fucking awesome for society, which is awesome for culture, which is fucking awesome for equality. So yay to the opposite sex. Awesome. America is now the #1 producer of oil and natural gas in the fucking world. Okay? That's bigger than the Middle East. That's where the majority of people around the globe get their fucking oil and gas from, is the Middle East. The Ayatollah, Iran, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, they're sitting on fucking oil fields. It's their major export. and we're the number one producer now? Are you fucking kidding me? That's fucking amazing. That is huge. How do I know that? Because I work in the oil, gas, and chemical industry, and I'm seeing a fucking huge influx of new jobs popping up all over the fucking place, okay? And I'm only talking about the Midwest. So him saying that, it's global, and that is huge for the United States of America when it comes to the GDP in the future. We will be growing huge. That income will come in handy for all things that are needed. He talked about a VA accountability bill, which is pretty much anybody that mistreats the VA, the veterans, anybody who's ever served our nation, whether you're fucking young or old, if you've ever been mistreated medically or diagnosed wrong or taken advantage of, that's fucking illegal now. And that is huge because there were people not too long ago fucking waiting in line for fucking treatment at a VA because they served our nation and they thought the nation would repay the fucking favor. And they're sitting in line waiting for fucking treatment and they fucking died. That should not fucking happen, especially to the people that have served our nation. They should be the first ones treated. First. Always. And of course, it wouldn't be a fucking Trump speech unless he brought up the fucking border security and immigration. And pretty much the consensus of the whole fucking speech was, immigration is a good thing if done legally. And no fucking Democrat fucking clapped. Not fucking one. The right side of the aisle fucking clapped. The left side fucking was like, no, I'm not clapping for that. He was talking about how crime is up. MS-13, which is a bunch of fucking illegal, aliens that fucking cross the border illegally and they're fucking violent and they're part of a cartel and they bring drugs in and they fucking murder people. And he brought up fucking angel families, and angel families are pretty much victims of illegal immigration. And nobody on the fucking left side, appreciated the families that have lost people due to illegal immigration and the fucking lives that they took coming over here illegally. There's nothing wrong with coming over here the right way. If you do it the wrong way, what does that say about you as a person? You're already fucking breaking the law. You think we fucking want you here? Absolutely not. America is made up of fucking immigrants, okay? We understand this. But there's a right way to do it. And of course, he said, the best way to fucking prevent it is, he looked at ICE and he looked at illegal, control agencies. And what they told him is, the best way to do it would be a wall. And he feels the best way to do it would be a wall. It would be a huge fucking deterrent. Now, we're talking about the shutdown and we're bringing in the fucking, the whole wall thing and how it's so fucked up. But in actuality, in 2014, the fucking Democrats voted for a wall. They wanted a wall. It just wasn't fucking done. They voted for 350 miles of wall in 2014. Now, everything's fucking changed because Trump is in office and they won't even approve fucking 254 miles of wall. Chuck Schumer, the fucking guy that stands on fucking, Nancy Pelosi's fucking cunt, that guy who's her right-hand man, he voted for a fucking wall in 2014. They all did. The Democrats approved it. The wall was never built. And that was for 350 fucking miles of wall. We're just asking for 254 miles of wall. It's 100 miles less. And the Democrats don't want it. That's why the fucking shutdown happened. Not because fucking Trump initiated the shutdown because he wants this fucking wall that's fucking immoral. But it was already approved in 2014. Why would it change? Why is this fucking different? This is what we're talking about. Hillary said we needed it. Her fucking husband, who likes his fucking cocksuck, Bill Clinton, fucking said we needed fucking better border security. Obama even fucking said it. That's why the bill was done in fucking 2014. And Dems were all for it. The left was all for it. They totally fucking agreed. But then you get fucking Trump in here that takes no fucking shit. That can't be fucking bought. And he's saying, we need a wall. You guys were right. And they're like, no, fuck you, man. That's not going to happen. So we'll see how this plays out in the next week when it comes to the fucking shutdown and the vote again, because we were only on a temporary bereavement of the fucking shutdown. The shutdown is done, but it was only a recess. So they're going to come back and vote, and we'll see how that fucking turns out. He also said he wants to abolish late-term abortion. He wants to bring it to Congress and completely make late-term abortion fucking illegal. You guys know how I feel about this, okay? If you don't know at the fucking beginning, then there's something fucking wrong with you. And the majority of fucking abortions are done because They don't want a baby at the time, or they're not financially ready. They don't want to take fucking responsibility for their actions, and now they're able to fucking literally kill a fucking baby that has nerves and can feel pain while it's still in the womb. And in some cases, they're willing to do it directly after birth, which is fucking weird as shit to me. So abolishing late-term abortion would be fucking awesome. It would be a big win, because it shouldn't even be out there in the first fucking place. We got two people in Congress, Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And these two lean towards socialism. Actually, the fucking Democratic Party as a whole is leaning towards socialism. And Trump knows this, and the right knows this, and he fucking made it a key point. And he said, down with fucking socialism. Socialism is not going to be in the United States, and it will never be in the United States. The United States will never be a socialist nation. We were born free, we stay free, and in my opinion, we're gonna fucking die free. And I think the best part of when he said that was, the two head Democrats, fucking Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, they fucking clapped. They agreed. They clapped with him, and their fucking whole platform on the fucking left side is socialism. They're fucking standing up clapping. They're on national television. They have to, right? They have to agree with the fact that socialism is bad. Nazis were fucking socialist. And if anybody's a fucking Nazi, it's got to be Donald Trump, right? Nancy and Chuck know exactly what they're doing, because if they did not stand up for that anti-socialist fucking remark from Trump, they would look like socialists themselves. And they're not where they need to be yet for this country to be socially accepted to be socialist, okay? So they need to stand up and agree with the American people, the majority of the people in our nation. And that's exactly what they did, even though I'm pretty sure they think 100% the other way. Trump also talked about backing out of the Iran nuclear deal. Thank fucking God, because it was a horrible idea the first fucking time. We're going to give Iran, the Ayatollah of Iran, and Iran, as a nation, the capability to build their own nuclear weapons, okay? Why the fuck would we do this? These people every day say, death to fucking America, down with America, they're burning fucking flags, and we're going to give them, what they need to make a dirty bomb or a nuclear weapon at all in any capacity? That's fucking stupid. They don't deserve that shit. Be like, oh, we fucking hate your guts. Oh, you know what? Here's a nuclear weapon so you could kill us later with it. No fucking thank you. And after the State of the Union, there's always going to be like a rebuttal from the opposite side. So there was a Democratic response. And it was from Stacey Abrams. She ran for governor. She fucking lost. Okay? But they gave her the power to give the rebuttal to like Trump's speech. And she kept saying words like together and community and as one. And we got to be there for each other. And that's a socialist way of thinking. It's a big government way of thinking. I am completely against big government. I don't want it. I want a small government. I want people to make their individual decisions for themselves. I feel government should not step in unless it is absolutely fucking necessary and everybody's allowed to make their individual fucking choices. Like Obamacare, for instance. Big government, Obamacare, said if you didn't get health insurance or if you didn't pay for your health insurance, you're going to be fucking taxed. That's not fair. Health insurance is a right, and taxing people or penalizing them because they don't want health insurance, which is a private choice, is a big government decision and not an individual one. And that was also abolished. But she came in saying a whole bunch of socialist, random fucking shit, like big government and doing this shit together. And she's talking about how, his immigration policies, Trump's immigration policies, and the wall, it's immoral and it's bad and they're separating children at the border. And she's just fucking saying the fucking words that are going to, make mothers and people with fucking a heart, cringe and make him look fucking bad. When in reality, the kids are being taken away because one, they're either being abused, they're coming here illegally, your parents have a fucking rap sheet, or you're not even fucking, related to the people that fucking brought you here. It's fucking ridiculous. And then she's like, oh, we were built on immigration. Yes, I know we were built on immigration. America's a fucking melting pot. And I totally agree. But that was 300, 400 fucking years ago. Can we protect what we have now? This is how it fucking is. We're not still a melting pot. If you didn't fucking notice, Ellis Island isn't fucking open anymore. Okay? We're not taking anybody in like that anymore. It's not like that anymore. If you want to come here, there's a right way to do it. And fucking the way they're doing it is the wrong way. And she's fucking throwing out fucking terms like hatred and bigotry and punishment and stuff that's making, the current administration look as if they're in the wrong. When in reality, it's completely the other side. Listen to this story, okay? There's a guy named Mark Caring, okay? He's the Attorney General in Virginia. He is in trouble now because he's a Democrat, and in 1980 he wore fucking blackface. And before his little blackface thing came out, he was against the Virginia Governor Ralph Northam, okay? And he was telling him to fucking resign because he did blackface in 1984. And the Lieutenant Governor, Justin Fairfax, is fucking, having a sexual misconduct fucking investigation against him. So the Attorney General of Virginia was in blackface in 1980. He told the Virginia Governor, Ralph Northam, to resign as governor because he was in blackface. And Fairfax is in sexual misconduct. So the guy is telling the governor to resign because he was in blackface 4 years after he was actually in blackface in 1980. Caring was in blackface in 1980. Northam was in blackface in 1984. The Northam news came out first. Caring was like, oh, you need to resign, knowing that Fairfax was already in a fucking sexual misconduct investigation. So fucking Mark Caring is thinking, if I get rid of the governor and I get rid of the assistant governor in Virginia, I'm the next one up. And then his news came out that he was also in blackface. And here we go. They're all fucking Democrats. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to drop the fucking mic right now because that's fucking ridiculous, okay? All of them. I understand things were different in the fucking 80s and blackface, you're not going to fucking see that shit nowadays. And if you do see it nowadays, go up to that fucking white motherfucker and punch them dead in the face. Okay? You're not supposed to wear blackface anymore. That shit fucking happened in 1980. All three of these guys are fucking Democrats. Everybody's fucking out for themselves. Democrats are fucking selfish. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it goes. And let's end this on a fucking dad joke, shall we? How do you fix a cracked pumpkin? How do you fix a cracked pumpkin? With a pumpkin patch. Oh yeah, see? All that fucking government shit, all that fucking political shit, I was just fucking spewing about the left and the right, and everybody knows that I lean a little bit toward the right, because, why be wrong when you could be right? I know, I'm biased. But I've already admitted being biased, okay? So let all that shit go. I'm still a good guy. You're allowed to differ with me. You're allowed to fucking have a difference of opinion. I don't hate you for it. I'm just spewing my truth. That's my truth. I thought you said that, spitting your truth, don't say that because it's just so fucking millennial. You know what, Kim? You're right. You are right, Kim. Thank you. But anyway, guys and girls, I know this one was a little bit longer, but, like I said, I'm excited about the new site, thegrayarea.com. Check it out. I hope you guys like the intro music at the beginning. We're moving forward, and we're moving forward together because you love me, and I love you, and we the people, and you're my delinquents, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!